See if this is working. Yeah, we seem to be on good. All right. All right. Shalom. I'll come to you in the name of Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai. Ba'ashem Makar Barakata Yahweh. Kadasha Kadyasha Allah wa Barakata Yahushai. Yahushai now. Uh, Peace and blessings upon the hopeful elect. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. And salutations to you, brothers, that continue to push the word in truth and in sincerity. It's the brother Yoram Yashama, and I'm gonna just bring this quick lesson out. And it's called "In the Case of More Than One Spirit, She is Polluted." Because I watched Apostle Tahar's video lesson that he put up yesterday, talking about uh, is it okay to lust after a woman, and then he got into the apostle got into um, the whole concept of lust, when it's okay, and in the case of when it's not okay, and adultery was up in there as well, and how that is an abomination unto the Lord and a grievous sin. And pretty much from that, I was thinking of a lesson, to to get into, and pretty much my mind was still on that, so I kind of just bounced off of his lesson to talk about this, man, and we're going to get into it. So as it says, in the case in the case of more than one spirit, she's polluted, and that's talking about these women, man. You know. Now, first of all, I want to get into the word polluted, all right, because the majority of women, bar, with the exception of a small minority of a few, most of these women out here are polluted, man. You know. And if you want to get technical, because a lot of guys go like go by the law as if the law is their lifeline. No, man. We established the law, okay, but the law is not our lifeline, man. Okay, our lifeline is Yahweh Shai. Okay, okay, he's that stretched out hand. Okay, they got that picture. Is it in St. Paul's Cathedral or whatever, with like a white hand coming from heaven, one hand hanging in heaven, the other hand hanging in the earth? That's just some uh that's an abomination, man, because the Lord ain't no so-called Edomite, man, But in terms of the spiritual uh, message behind it, it's like the Lord's hanging out from heaven, or from life eternal, trying to give us a hand up, and that's exactly what the Lord is doing, man. You know, so the Lord Yahweh Shai is our lifeline, man. But that picture was an abomination anyway. That's just some foolishness. Don't even know why I used that as an example, but anyways, yeah, we can't go by the law, man, because if you get technical, right, 99.9% of the women out here, right, um, will what do you call it, are polluted, man. Unless you got that woman as a virgin, okay, you're dealing with a polluted woman. You're technically dealing with another man's wife, man. You know, okay, that's why we're on the grace, man. And virgins, man, if you just want to be honest, they're hard to come across, man. Okay, you know, out of all the women that I could have spoken to, I don't know, man, I must have come across like two. Okay, so the majority of these women out here, man, they ain't no virgins, man. Now if you get with a woman that's not a virgin and she's pleased to dwell with you, and y'all are in a so-called uh relationship, you know, she's cool, you're cool together, and do what you gotta do. The Lord will turn a blind eye to that, so to speak, man. Because hey, we're in the places of captivity, man, and where the women are off, you know, we're off to a certain degree. Just because we're in the truth don't make us righteous, man. It's Yahweh Shai's righteousness that purifies us, man. Okay? Because if you fail to acknowledge Yahweh Shai and think that by your own doings you're something, man, trust me, we're off, man. If that's how we think. That's why we always gotta acknowledge the Lord, man. Anyways, so that can be all over the place. But I want to get into the word polluted, as you can see on screen, and it says contaminated with harmful or poisonous substances. Okay. Go down, it says contaminate water, air with harmful poisonous substances. Uh, Synonyms: contaminate, adulterate. Ooh, let me see what this word says here. Adulterate. There we go. Poor in quality by adding another substance. Ooh, we gonna go back to that word. All right. I want to go back to polluted though. All right. Back on the word polluted. Defile. Okay. Desecrate, violate. Now, if a woman, right, when you lay with a woman, you put your fluid inside of her, man. Sorry to get technical. And same with her. Not that she puts fluid in you, but you both give off fluid, man. You know? And when you put your seed in a woman, right? You're meant to put your seed in a virgin, man. You know? So and we all know that when you put your seed in a woman over the period of the natural course of things, you're gonna have a baby, right? Which is a beautiful product of sex. Maybe not in this day and age, but hey, man, that's how it should be, and we'll be in the kingdom because we gonna have sex in the kingdom and a damn lot of it, you know. That's lucky, man. But yeah, when you put your seed up in a woman, right? Aside from the whole um, reproduction side of things, that woman actually takes on your spirit, man. Okay, that woman actually takes on your spirit, man. You know, she's in your vibe. She's under your vibration, man. And that's how it's supposed to be, man. Okay, you know. But then when she goes and puts up, you know, let other men put their seed in her too. That's confusion, not only to the physical body but to the spirit, man. Okay, that's why you notice, man, these women that, and that's one of the curses, man, one of the fires, you know. Okay, when women smell a lot, you know, I'm talking physically, man. You know, when they smell, when they look all over the place, you know. Let's see if this thing's still working. I don't know. Yeah, when they look all over the place, man, you know, when their spirits all fucked up, demons, it's because most times that's how women get demons most of the times, man. You know, because truth be told, man, the scriptures tell us about the hierarchy of things, man. You know, you've got the Father, the Son, okay, and the head of a man is Yahweh Shai, man. You know, and then the demons, right? The demons come in shape, forms. But the demons ain't really worried about women, man, because women are servants. Okay, them spiritual demons ain't really fussed about women, man. What the fuck's a spiritual demon gonna do to a woman, man? They're already on a low level state. To be feminine means to be without faith. So what's the demon there to test her for, man? Women don't really get. I mean, they do, but most times they don't really get demons that are sent from the spirit realm to give them a spiritual attack. The majority of demons that are on women is the spirit of men. When women have demons, right, it's the spirit of men most times, or multiple men within her, man. You know, okay. Because when more than one man puts his seed upon a woman, that's pollution, man. Okay, that's dirty. You know, that's a violation of how things are meant to go through. And it says a synonym for the word pollute is adulterate. Now, I got on that, and it says what? Something poorer in quality by adding another substance. There you go. A woman is only meant to incubate one man's substance, man. Hey, because the woman's body reads that man's DNA is like a puzzle piece, man. And once that initial puzzle piece is connected, that woman's body now becomes uh, adapted or adapts or changes for that man's DNA, that man's spirit. Okay. And that's just how it is. And it's meant to be that way. Okay. But then once you go and start trying to fit other puzzle pieces or other, let's up other uh, spirits in her, other DNA, if you will, that's when it becomes poor in quality. That's when her hair starts to fuck up. Aside from the process, her skin starts to get all dry and shit. Her thighs rot. She stinks, and she has a bad, foul spirit about her. That's because it's adulterated, man. It's poor in quality, but why? Because she added other substances, man. You know? Okay. And that's another thing, man. You know, these women, right? They Esau done fucked women up, man. You know, and it's like I'm gonna get the scriptures out. I just need to, say this and bring out the article, then I'm gonna get the scriptures to back it up and close it out, man. You know. But Esau got all these what do you call it? These so-called sexual health products, man. There's a better word for it, but it's escaping me at the moment. Where they can go on the pill, fucks up their menstrual cycle. The menstrual cycle is cleaning all them toxins out of your body, man. But then you go on a pill or go on an implant and you don't get a period for 3 months. So what do you think? What, your body just stops producing toxins, or your body just no longer needs to clean itself out? Where do you think all them toxins are staying, man? Up inside of you, man. That's why you stink, okay? That's why you have a foul spirit, and that's why you just fucked up, man. You know, I'm going on the pill. I'm going on the what do you call it? On the implant. And the implant is this little chip thing. It's not the mark of the beast, but it's like that, the way it works, the mechanism, as in they insert it into you, you know. Most time they put it in the arm of the woman, and then oh, she can't get pregnant. So you can bust up all inside of her and she won't get pregnant because the inserted implant into the arm releases hormones that won't allow the woman to conceive. So it doesn't protect them from these sexual these infections or diseases, these STIs or STDs. But what it does protect them from is getting pregnant. So they can allow niggas to bust up in them and not have a care in the world that they ain't gonna have no baby daddy. So what does that do? What does Esau not tell them? That this gonna put spirits on you. Okay, if you sleep with 10 men, you're gonna have 10 spirits in you. You're gonna sleep with 20 men, you're gonna have 20 spirits in you. Okay, you know. Oh, and plus you run the chances of getting STDs, man. You know. That's why brothers, man, in the truth, man, don't be too concerned about women, man. You know. If you got a woman and she cool, then deal with her, man. Just keep her there, man. You know. All these other bitches, man, they gonna give you problems. They gonna come with diseases, and they gonna come with demons. Okay, you know, and that's a homosexual spirit. Because like I've been saying, man, Jake liked the fact they even make songs about it. I'll take your bitch. I'll take your bitch. We listen to all these songs these days, man. All it's about is cars and taking people's girls. Before, you see, that's how you know this generation is homosexual, man. You know, back in the day, you know, if you make it, people used to make R&B songs, about getting girls. You know, I got the bars. I can take care of you. I can treat you right. You can be my boo. Them songs used to go down. Let me not lie. As Benjamin was saying, man, now I gotta lie about that. Those songs used to bang. I'm gonna treat you right, boo. I can, I can, I can take you out. I can treat you good. I can be your man. You can be my girl. All them kind of songs, them old school R&B songs. That was a so-called. That's Jake, man. That was a good vibe, man. Cause what's wrong with that? What's wrong with being a good guy and being able to get a woman and treating her right, so to speak, and she treating you right? What's wrong with that? But these days, it's a stupid beat, the same old tempo, the same old BPM, all right, talking shit about, and it's not even their own cars. They rent these cars out for the day to do a video shoot talking about, I'll take your bitch, you know, skirt off in my German. Bitch, take your skirt off in my German. Shut up, man. I'll take your girl. All it is, I'll take your girl shit. That's a homosexual vibe. Niggas get off not by getting women anymore, but by taking other guys' women. So even when you're with that girl, you're not thinking about her. You're getting off to the fact that, yeah, this is another man's woman. You're thinking about a man. You're a homosexual. Oh dear, man. Anyways, bring out this quick little article. I ain't gonna read the whole thing. Just bring out the key points. And I done a lesson on this like almost a year and a half ago. But we've resurfaced, reloaded. This is um the Can Chronicle, and it says find out how women keep DNA from men she has had sex with. Okay, and it says a new study, and it's not new anymore. It was never new, to be honest, but Esau just stumbled across it by mistake. And it says a new study has found that women carry living DNA uh, um, from all the men she has ever had sexual relationship with. Okay, you know that's right, ladies. The startling discovery was made by researchers at the University of Seattle and the Fred Hutchinson Cancer Research Center. The discovery was made by accident when the team was initially attempting to find out if pregnant women with a son are more susceptible to neurological diseases that men are more vulnerable to. The study began to take a turn when scientists dive deep into the female brain. Okay, they discovered that women's brains possess male DNA known as male micro my, microchimerism. Yeah, microchimerism. Okay, these cells are different to that of the cells that make up a woman. So that's why when I said earlier that when you get with a woman, right, she takes over. She's under your vibration. She's under your spirit, because although the Lord puts every action into your mind, right, where does the thought come from? Oh, let me do this. Let me do that. It's from the mind. Okay. But when a woman's under your vibration, she starts to act like you. Okay. She starts to think like you. She starts to, obviously not on the same level, but you can see that she's under my vibration. That's because why? When you lay with her, you become one flesh. She becomes a part of you. Okay. Like if you could design a car, right? Or you could design your own sneaker, right? You're gonna design it to what you want it to be. Same with a woman, man. Okay. Because she's nothing but your possession. So when you get with her, you're really designing her. The woman you were initially attracted to, you're now designing her to be under your vibration, man. That's how it should be anyway. Okay. Nowadays, you run the risk of your health being compromised when you get with these women, man. All right. Uh, these cells are different from that of the makeup of a woman, 63% of females. That's well, and it's more than that, man. 37 out of 59 tested harbored male micro chimerism and many part of the brain. According to the study. Now, I don't want to get uh, all up in this, but the scientists said there's only four ways. Unknown abortion, possibly a vanished male twin, older brother transfused by the maternal circulation or sexual intercourse. And when they got into it, I've read this all before, man. You can read it in your own time. I might put it in the description box. But when you read the other articles on this topic, these were the four possible outcomes they had. And when they tested them all, the highest one that came up with the highest positive rate was sexual intercourse. Okay, so women actually take on the information, aka the DNA of a man, when they have sexual intercourse, man. You know, and that's good, that's fine, but it's only meant to be for one man. That's where you cut it. It's meant to be for one man. A woman is only meant to experience one rod, if you will, one seed, and that's just how it is. A man can have multiple wives, right? Because a man is not an incubator. Okay, the man gives off the seed. The woman is the one that incubates it. Okay, so a man has no problem putting his seed up in different women or having different wives because he's not taking on the woman's spirit. He's the head. She's taking on his spirit. Okay, he's the head man. Okay, okay. Now I want to get out a couple of scriptures, right? Because although we're talking about women, guys go off too, man. They think they can just pop women, right? And that's something that's off, man. Guys, some guys think they can just pop women, right? And then walk off into the sunset. You can't do that according to the scriptures, man. You know, I'm gonna just get with this woman and then I'm gonna pop her and then yeah, bye bye. You can't do that. Okay, I know how Jake is. They'll make up any concoction, any lie to try and get out of it, man. But there's laws on that, man. You know, okay. And Deuteronomy 22 and 14, and it says Deuteronomy means the second book of the law, and it says this in Deuteronomy 22 and 14. Start from 13. If any man take a wife and go in unto her and hate her, so the man takes the wife, he might have spoken to the father, he might have raped her, okay, and I ain't gonna get into that now, man. He might have took hold of her and made her his wife that way. He might have spoken to the father, you know, to inquire of his daughter, or his parents might have spoken to her parents and done it that way. There's multiple ways you can go about getting a wife, right? But the point being, he's taken a wife, meaning that, and go in onto her, meaning that he had sex with her, and he hate her, so he didn't like her anymore, you know, or whatever the case may be. And tough, man. But hear what it says, and give occasional speech against her, and bring up an evil name upon her, and say, I took this woman, and when I came to her, I found her not a maid. Yeah, because when a woman leaves her household, she's now representing the household she came from to then start her own house or family with her man. Okay. So if the guy says, oh yeah, I took this woman and when I came into her, she wasn't a virgin, then what do you call it? He's basically bringing a bad name upon that girl's family, the family she came from. Okay. So it says, then shall the father of the damsel and mother take and bring forth the tokens of the damsel's virginity unto the elders of the city. Because what it was, when you got married, right, you had the wedding ceremony, then the parents of the girl, the father and the mother, would prepare the bedchamber. Okay. And while I believe it was whilst the party was going on for the celebration of the marriage, at one point the newlywed, if you will, the man and the woman will go in onto the bedchamber and they would get to the sex. Okay. And of course, because sex means to cut, all right? Because when you initially go on a woman, you're breaking her hymen. Okay, so naturally she's gonna bleed, and that's the token of her virginity. And on the bed they would have a cloth. All right, so he'll be uh humbling his wife by having sex with her, and as she bleeds, that blood would go on the cloth. Okay, okay. You might ask people. A lot of people don't even know what a token of virginity is, man. You know what they're claiming about the law. Anyways, the blood will go on the cloth, and then when they're done, the parents would take that cloth and keep that as a token, so that they know, yeah, our daughter, our sweet little girl, she's a woman now, or she was a virgin. And in the case of this husband of hers acting up and chatting shit against her and trying to bring a bad name, that token of virginity will be evidence that she was a virgin. Okay, that's what the scripture says in verse 15. Deuteronomy 22:15, then shall the father of the damsel and her mother take and bring forth the tokens of the damsel's virginity unto the elders of the city in the gate. Okay. And the damsel's father shall say unto the elders, I gave my daughter unto this man to wife, and he hateth her. And lo, he hath given occasion of speech against her, saying, I found not thy daughter a maid, and yet these are the tokens of my daughter's virginity, and they shall spread the cloth before the elders of the city. So they would go to the elders and actually take the cloth and spread it out and say, look, see the blood, see the token. This, my daughter was a virgin. Okay. So this man was lying on the daughter, making her have a bad name, and the household of her father having a bad name. You know, hey, because in the contrary to how it is now, in the ancient world, it was ashamed to be a whore or to be given over to a man not as a virgin. Okay. These days, you got fucking women out here, you know, whether it be on Instagram, whether it be on Snapchat, whether it be on Twitter, saying swipe up and subscribe for my private story, where they shake their ass, they do all kind of sexual stuff that should only be done for their husband, but they're doing it online now, and you can pay for it. That just, man, the progression of the downward spiral, right? Digression, I should say, of the Jake woman, man, is embarrassing, man. Like years ago back in school, if a girl sent nudes or something and it got leaked to exposed, she'll be shamed, she'll cry, she'll feel shit about herself. You know, here we are 10 years later, and those same girls are out here saying, pay to see me twerk or pay to see me play with myself, man. They're actually making a business out of being a whore. That's why you gotta go, man. You know, about swipe up to see to be added to my private story. What the fuck, man? You know, verse 18, and it says, and the elders of that city shall take that man and chastise him. So they're gonna beat the shit out of him, you know, punch him up, okay, you know, whip the guy, kick him, punch him, give him an elbow, give him that combination. you know, they're gonna mess the guy up, man. Why? Because he lied on the woman, his wife, okay, and then which in turn gave her father's household a bad name, saying that her mom and dad didn't raise her properly, and that's a shame. So the elders going, the way he openly shamed the family, he'll be openly shamed. Okay, they're gonna mess him up, you know, and he dare not fight back. Don't think it was a thing where he was trying to, fight the elders back. Nah, man, he had to stand there and take that beating, you know. He probably trying to defend himself, slapped him up, man, you know, make him a punching bag for a good half an hour. Yeah, don't go and say, oh yeah, the brother's now teaching that it was half an hour they had to beat him up. I ain't, man, shut up, man. You know how people are, man. Them scoffers, man. They will take anything you say and try and twist it out, man. I ain't saying that it was exactly half an hour, but the point being is that they gave the guy a good beating. Okay. Verse 19, and they shall immerse him in 100 shekel of silver and give them unto the father of the damsel, because he hath brought up an evil name upon a virgin of Israel, and she shall be his wife, and he may not put her away all his days, man. You know, so he had to give up 100 shekels of silver. That's quite a lot of money, man. He had to give that to the father, and from that moment on, man, from that moment on, that husband would have had to do a lot of kissing up, man, to make it right with his father-in-law. You know, he probably gave it. Probably on top of that, he would probably give his father-in-law a lamb or something. Visit them often. You got to put the scriptures into action, man. His wife would have been pissed off with him. You know, oh baby, I can't believe he did this to me. You know, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Here he is. He's all messed up now. He's beaten up. He got to take that woman home. It's gonna be very awkward in that household for a while, man. You got to envision the scriptures, man. But he deserves it because he was evil, man. You know. And for all the people saying we don't care about women, la di da di da, we hate women. Well, here we're reading it out of the law, where the woman in the woman's favor, if a man goes off. We never said we hate women, okay? We never said we don't deal with women, and we never said women ain't gonna make it. What we say is the elect will be consist of men, okay? But then a great multitude will be delivered also, man, which will consist of women and children, right? Who were in some way, shape, or form affiliated unto the men of the Lord, man. Okay. Okay. Women are beautiful, man. Women are a joy to have around in their right state. Just not now. Why? Because you're under the influence of Esau, man. You're polluted, as we read earlier. Therefore, you go off extremely. Okay. You know, and in the influence of the world, the scriptures make it clear, man. You're more bitter than death, man. I find more bitter than death the woman. But in the kingdom, you're going to be beautiful in every way, man. Just not now. Okay. Now you can have a woman that's cool to deal with you and she's alright. But as far as being totally righteous, that just ain't gonna happen, man. That gonna happen in the kingdom. Okay. I guess that will be the woman's change. Because we're gonna be changed, right? Okay, I guess that will be the woman's change. That she'll become totally righteous in the way a woman should be. You know? She's gonna be a real woman. Okay. You know? So thou shalt put evil away from among you. Okay. So there you go, man. You can't just be taking women, as a wife, and then all of a sudden, hey, man, if you pop that woman, according to law, you got to keep up with that woman, man. You got to look after her, you know, and all of that stuff there, man. You know, can't just be popping women and saying, no, you know what? We're over, man. Hey, even if you dwell with a woman, right, and she's your woman, she's in a so-called relationship with her, right? You can't just say we're over, man. Well, you can, you know. But if you want to this is saying you can't keep the law perfectly, man. Because technically, if you want to really divorce that woman, right, you got to write her a bill of divorcement. Now, how many of you done that? Given her a bill of divorcement, aka her walking papers, and tell her to get out. Who do you send her back to? You sending her back to her father's house? Most likely not, man. So I'm saying we're under grace, man. As I said at the start of the lesson, Yahweh Shai is our lifeline. Because if the law was our lifeline, then we gonna be lost, man. You know? And in the kingdom, you ain't gonna have no divorces, man. Okay, the law will be there, but you ain't gonna have no divorces amongst Israel, man. You know? Because everything's gonna be perfect. There'll be no need for that. You know? Now going on, which relates to the next one, which relates to the topic, the article I read earlier. It says, if a man be found named for a woman married unto a husband, then they shall both of them die. Both the man that lay with the woman and a woman, so shalt thou put away evil from Israel. That's evil, man. You know, that's a bad time. Okay. you know, because a woman's married, she's got a husband, aka that man popped her, that man put his spirit in her. That's his possession. You as another man going to tamper with another man's possession, you must be crazy, man. You know, you must be crazy. Okay, that's evil, man. You know, that is evil, and they ain't no sacrifice for that, man. You know, that's adult. They ain't no way around that, man. The only way out is death, man. Okay, because that woman's now polluted, and that man, he's done an evil act, man. He lusted after that woman, got with her, knowing that that's his brother's wife, man. You know, okay. But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field and the man force her and lay with her, the man only that lay with her shall die. Okay. So if the woman she's engaged to be betrothed is to be engaged, so she's promised to another man, but they're just not yet married. But then the next man now comes along and forces her. Okay. Then he um he should be put to death because she's not in the wrong. But unto the damsel that shall do nothing, there is in the damsel no sin worthy of death. But as when a man raiseth against his neighbor and slayeth him, even so it is matter. Okay. So it's likened unto raising up a man and killing him. For he found her in the field and betrothed damsel cried, and there was no one to save her. So if it's not in the inner city, where there's people around. It's out there in the wilderness or in the field, and she's screaming, but nobody's there to save her from this man. Then it's not her fault. There's nothing she could do, you know, and that's wicked on his behalf. Okay, you know, if a man find a damsel that is a virgin which is not betrothed and lay hold of her and lay with her, and he be found, then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver, and shall be his wife, because he hath humbled her. He may not put away his days. Okay. So the point being is that if the woman's not betrothed and she's a virgin and you lay with her, you take hold of her and y'all get to the sex before the marriage, right, if you will, then you still got to give her dad the 50 shekels, you know. But then technically you've already made her your wife by laying with her, you know. You just did it the wrong way. No, I want to say the wrong way around. Well, technically it is the wrong way around, you know. But it's still marriage because you meant to consult the father, you know. Then you have the marriage ceremony, everything set up. Then you get to the sex. But if you have the sex first, then you still gotta take her as your wife, man, because you humbled her. Okay, you know that's how Joseph got down with Mary, man. You know, okay, he was no virgin birth, man. Mary was probably, the scripture says she was young, man, so she would have been attractive, man. You know, and Joseph got down with her, man. Okay, it would look down upon her. Y'all kids couldn't have waited, kind of thing. But it was still marriage, man. You know. Okay, so that's that on that, man. Leviticus 19 and 29, and it says, "Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whoredom and the land become full of wickedness." Okay, yeah, man, because being a whore is like making money, making income, making that revenue out of sleeping around, man. You know, okay. And what happens? Notice it says, "and the land become full of wickedness," or it says, like, "lest the land fall to whoredom." Now, what's a running reoccurrence throughout all kingdoms? Before they fall, there was an emphasis on sex, man. You know, whenever a kingdom, hey, these are amongst many signs, right? These are two signs that a kingdom's going down: extreme infrastructure and building, and a sexualization of everything. All right. When you see societies building, 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 building non-stop, new buildings here, new buildings here, new this, new that, buildings erecting within 4 months, 6 months, quick, 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 and a lot of sex or sexualization of normal things, that's when you know society is going down, man. You know, especially whoredom, man. When there's a lot of whoredom going on, you know this that place is on the way out, man, because that brings it down. That's why the Lord said, "Don't prostitute your daughters, man, to become a whore, lest the land fall." Because once everybody gets into that whoredom thing, that nation going fall, man. That society going fall, and the land become full of wickedness, man. Because that is wickedness, you know. Okay, now the way things are, man, you know, you always gonna have whores around because that people gonna say, "Oh, you can't get with a hoe." Well, there's scriptures where the Lord instructed men of the Lord to get with whores, man. You know, I'm talking about Samson and Hosea, man. You know, even to marry a whore, man. You know, you know. But the point being is that it's not something to be reveled in or to, you know, to want to get into, man. If you get into it, you know, unfortunate for you. But don't go and make it like the next job option, you know, career option. What do you want to be? You want to be a married woman as a mother, keeping the house, or you want to be a whore? Like, no, man. Look, the job of woman is to tend to her man and the household, man, and kids, man. Okay, point blank, period. Okay, all this. I want a career. I want a career. Okay, I want to be a bank manager. I want to do this. I want to do that. Okay, you know, and I'll tell you firsthand, man. I've had, I've gone to not to talk about myself, you know, too much, man, but just as a testimony and an example, man. Okay, I've gone to what do you call it? Big investment banks, man. Okay, you know, on tours there. Okay, I've also been recruited by what do you call it? Recruited by uh, a contact that I have from a big. I ain't gonna say which bank, but it's a big investment bank in London, man. Okay. Now I didn't get into that because when you get into the whole finance thing, you know, I rather take the long route round and get a regular job than become one of these big time bankers because the hours are ridiculous. You know, along with the ethics is totally off, man. You know, and I ain't trying to get into that, but I've been to some big banks, and trust me, man, these women talking about I'm finally in my career. Best believe it wasn't only their degree or masters that got them to that job, man. Okay, talking about oh I got a 2-1 or I got a first in my degree. You also got down on two knees, man. Okay, and got that head in motion. I've seen, man. I'm telling you, man. You think it's a joke when you go up in them big buildings up in London, man? Okay, you see a woman, her hair's all nicely done, you know. They wear them tight clothing, her hair's all nicely done. Okay. She excuse herself, she go to the toilet, okay, and then she come back, her knees are red, you know, or purple, and her hair's looking all out of place. What do you think she went up in there to do? Take a pee, you know? Come on, man. Okay. All these women in these so-called big time jobs talking about I finally got there. Got there by doing what, man? Being superhead or getting bent over at work, okay, you know, and that's purely on observation. It was evident, man, because I'm quite observant, okay. But then I've also been told by people that work in such big corporations that They have the regular, just like the slave masters, they have the regular boring sex with their wife at home. But when they come to work, okay, that's when they do their freaky shit with their colleagues, man. Okay. All these buildings like the Shard. Oh, I'm going for dinner at the Shard and I'm so rich and oh yeah, I'm so prim and proper. Hey man, don't get it twisted, man. Okay. These women be sucking off rods and shit, getting whacked out, bent over, you know, in these big corporations, man. So all you fucking women talking about, I want a career, all right? Thinking that you're gonna have your husband at home, all right, doing your job, looking after the kids in the house while you go to work and get your ass plowed, man. Are you fucking kidding me, man? Come on, man. Talking about I want a career. That's another place where whoredoms go down, the workplace, man. You know? Anyways, man, I'm gonna read these last couple of scriptures and close it out, man. You know, Leviticus 21 and 9. And the daughter of any priest, if she profane herself by playing the whore, okay, she profaneth her father, she shall be burnt with fire. Yeah, man, because if you're a priest, right, you know, you're a reputable man. You're a man of reputation, man. You know, first of all, you're doing the highest service possible on the planet. You're serving the most high, man. Okay, as a priest. Okay, you know. And the scriptures say the priesthood is open up to all Israel, man. That's in the scriptures, right? So don't get technical and say, oh, well, you got to be of Levi for it. No, man. Yeah, then it was of Levi, but now it's for all the nation, man. You know. So you're a priest, right, in the service of Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, and then you got a daughter, and then the word comes back to you, you know, or you find out that your daughter's playing the whore, going around sleep. You know, you married her off, but then she on the side she's seeing all these other guys, man. What do you think you're gonna do? Go home and give her a beating? Go home and box her across the face and say fix up? You know, kick her out? You know, or whatever the case may be. No, man. What you supposed to do? You're supposed to tie that bitch up, bring her out, and it's gonna be bonfire night. Okay, all right. You're gonna burn her up, man. She should be burnt with fire, man. Okay, you know why? Because that she's brought up the shame. First of all, she's defiled herself. She's polluted herself. She's adulterated herself, as we got into those words earlier. Okay, she's brought wickedness upon the land. Okay, she transgressed the law and she brought shame upon her father's household, who happened to be a priest also. She got to go. She got to go. You know, she shall be burnt with fire. Okay, you know. Now, if you were stupid enough to make those mistakes back in, back then you would be the example. But then you think when all these other little girlies, and dudes see somebody get burnt with fire, okay, you know, you think they're gonna, go towards being a whore or to sleeping with another man's wife? Man, come on, man. That would instill fear within the people. So to all you people saying, God doesn't rule by fear, hey man, the scripture says fear the Lord, man. Okay? Because there's no two ways about approaching fear. People can sugarcoat love. Oh yeah, I love you, and this, oh yeah, the love, love, love. I love you, I love you. And they can come with all kind of bullshit in the name of love. Okay? Now, do we love the Lord? Yes. But what do we do first? We fear him first. Why? Because there's no two ways to approach fear. There's only one way to approach fear, which is in fear. Okay? You know? Okay? So when people saw punishments like this, like we read earlier, you bring the man who brought a bad name upon the woman, his wife and her father's household, and the priest, mess him up. Okay? Use him as pad work, you know, use him as a punching bag. You think when other guys see that, they gonna think, oh yeah, I'm gonna chat shit about my wife? They gonna stay in place. Or if a woman sees another whore getting burnt with fire, you know, She's rolling around screaming on fire, man, until she's dead. You think she another she the next woman gonna think, yeah, let me play the whore? Come on, man. Okay. Fair is what people keeps people in a respectful mode. Fair is what people stops people from doing stupid stuff, man. Okay. If there was no fair attached to it, you wouldn't care, man. You know? Okay. Now, I said earlier that a man can have more than one woman or wife, but a woman can only have one man. And here, this is an example in the scriptures that proves that, man. You know, and it says this in Deuteronomy 21 and 14, and it shall be if thou have no delight. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna go to 15. If a man have two wives, one beloved and another hated, so you got two women, right? And you might, it's just natural, man. You might like one more than the other, and hated, and another hated, and they have um borne him children, both beloved and the hated. And if the firstborn son he bears was hated, uh, of the firstborn son be hers that was hated, then it shall be when he maketh his sons to inherit that which he hath, that he may not make the son of the beloved firstborn before the son of the hated, which is indeed the firstborn. Okay, so there's an order to things, man. You got sons, you got to dish out according to the inheritance and according to who was firstborn, the order of which your seed came, right? So you know, because that's evil, man. Okay, you might not like the woman, hey, but that's your son, man. You know, you know. So you can't say, yeah, I'm gonna take the firstborn from the woman that I love, yeah, and give it to him, even though he's not the real firstborn, because the woman that I hate, yeah, I had that son for her, and I don't really like that. I don't like that family. I don't like this, man. They're all one big family anyway, but it's like I don't really like this one because he came from the woman that I don't really like, the one I hate. And that proves to you, even if you grow to dislike your woman, you can't just put her away for the fact that you don't like her, man. You know, okay. Well, you can. If you want to get technical, there's other laws on it. I ain't gonna get too in it right now. Technically, you can, all right. But that's really taking a piss, man. You know, because back then you could write a bill of divorcement for anything, man. You know, but you can't just bring a bad name upon somebody and say, "Oh, well, I don't like you anymore. To hell with you. Get out, man." Once you take her, that's your wife, man. You shall not put her away. The scripture says, you know. So if you try and divorce a woman for some bullshit, that's not even a real reason, then you're going off, man. You know. But this scripture here proves that you can have more than one wife as a man. Okay. You know. And you know what real women do? Real women bring you women, man. You know. That's how you're gonna be in the kingdom. You know. You think we're gonna have to sort women? Oh baby, can I take it? Can I take it to the drink? When I come over to my house, you know? Can we have dinner? You know? Or like these days you're talking to a woman, right? And then you talk her up to the point where you think, yeah, I'm gonna get her number. I've done enough. I can get her contact details. Then you gotta be all nice and put on that facade of when you really know. Listen, bitch, you come with me, okay? We're gonna get to the sex, you're gonna be my woman. That's how it used to be, man. But these days, it's a woman, bro. You gotta cater to her needs and affection, you know? In the kingdom, we ain't gonna have them chop. We ain't gonna have to have no chop lines, man. You know, Jake is here. What's your bar? What do you say to her? We ain't gonna have to do all of that, man. Okay? We just gonna wake up and we're gonna have women flocking. We're gonna have to have a I'm a gotta have them. You gotta imagine it, man. Have them Hamites outside, guarding your palace. Hey, man. Hey, Adawan's not ready for you, man. Adawan's not ready for you, man. Hey, come back later, man. He just got up, man. Your Royal Highness just got up. Give him some time, man. You know. Women gonna be flocking you, man. Oh, please choose me. I want to be your. That's how it's gonna be, man. Talking about, oh yeah, baby, can I get your number? Ain't gonna be no fucking numbers. Ain't gonna be no baby, please. They gonna be flocking you, man. You know, okay. I was gonna bring out Genesis 2:24, talking about you become one. Hey, let me bring it out, man. It ties into the article I brought out earlier. Genesis 2:24. Therefore shall a man leave his father and mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. You know, okay. So you start your own family, okay, and you become one. As I was saying earlier, that woman becomes an addition of you because you put your seed in her, man. She starts to operate like you. She's under your vibration. She thinks like you. You know, you become one, man. You know, okay. She takes on your information that makes up you physically. You know, okay. So if a woman has more than one spirit on her, man, as the title of the lesson says, in the case of more than one spirit, she's polluted, man. You know, that's just bottom line. Okay, that is just the bottom line. Now, in this day and age, you know, like I said, you gotta apply wisdom. You're gonna get women that's had other men. You know, if she pleased to dwell with you, you know, she sticks to you, whatever the case may be, all of that stuff there, then cool, man. The Lord will, you know, turn a blind eye on that, man. You know, as the Lord turns a blind eye on the Lord, we can't keep fully, man. You know, because we can't. The scripture says in Judges 5:11, in the places of drawing water, they rehearse the righteous acts, not keep it perfectly, but rehearse, man. You know, and in the kingdom, we gonna get the virgins, man. We gonna do everything properly, man. You know, so don't be too, oh well, you know, what you should be concerned about when it comes to women. If you see a woman on the street, you think she's nice, you try to speak to her, all right, you should, one of the first things you should find out, hey sweetie, darling, you know, you got a man, you got a husband. Because if she's got a boyfriend, a man, a husband, whatever you want to call it, right? Then you gotta say, oh sorry, you know, have a nice day, keep it moving, man. You know, okay. You ain't gotta be too concerned, are you a virgin? Because hey man, these women out here, who the hell is gonna be a virgin in this society, man? It promotes whoredom for women. That's just, I mean, there's gonna be a few exceptions, but the majority, 99.9% ain't of them ain't gonna be virgins, man. Okay, so you ain't gotta worry about that too tough. But what you gotta worry about is if they got a man. Because if you talk to a woman that's got a man, right, you shouldn't. That should be it, man. As soon as you hear, well, I got a boyfriend, or it's a bit of a sticky situation, or you know, I'm with him, but I'm gonna break up with. Well, you ain't broken up with him yet. So as far as I'm concerned, you're still his property. You're still his woman. I can't talk to you. Bye bye, man. You know, you know. Cause like I said earlier, man, Jake's in the homosexual spirit of I'll take your bitch, la di da. Jake get off from taking other men's women. That's a homosexual vibe, man. You know. But the bottom line is, in the case of more than one spirit, if she got more than one body, she got more than one man seed up in her, she's polluted, man. You know, adultery is a grave sin. It's an abomination, man. Okay, adultery is a grave, abominable sin, man. You know, and we can't be involved in that business there, man. Now, technically, we all committed adultery because if the woman ain't a virgin unto you, then you're committing adultery, as I said before, making it very clear, right? But in the active state of she's got a man and you're trying to go with her, or she trying to go with you, you got to push that bitch away, okay? You know. Anyways, man, you know, from time to time, it's good to get back up in the law, you know, because we established the law, man, and this has been the law on, you know, pretty much adultery, if you want to consolidate it all, you know, about adultery and women playing the whore, you know, what the scriptures say about that in the law, man, in the Torah, man. You know, so I brought out the article, you know, backed up by the scriptures. I hope it's been edifying. Like I said, I was thinking of a topic, and Apostle Ha's video that he did came to mind, so I just bounced off of that. I hope it's been edifying, man. You know, hey, because we're the judges. You know, we're the judges, man. So we gotta know the law. Hey, the scripture says, Ezekiel, if you consume the whole row, I see Atel, Mohane, Shalom, man. Shalom, man. Shalom. Shalom, Yabba, Shem, Yoshai, Barakatah. Okay, getting ready to finish now, man. But yeah, we're the judges, man. So we gotta know the law. And we're the prophets also. We have a lot of job roles, man. We're the prophets, we're the judges, which is all the same thing, really. You know, if you're a man of the Lord, you're gonna possess all of these qualities and all these titles, all these offices, man. You know, we say beforehand, we judge, we speak out of the law, we speak out of the book. Ezekiel 3, we consume the whole row, So from time to time, you gotta get into the law, man. Anyway, I hope that's been edifying. With that, I'm gonna say Barak Bashem Yoshai, Bashem Rakak Dash, and until next time, Shalom.